As per capita usual, firstly, welcome back, everyone, to the War of Anerin's Children, the third session for Cyprin Gorehart, aka Leslie here.
Hello.
And we're going to do some D&D warm-up questions before we start today's session. And it's bound to be a wild one.
Oh no.
It's going to get interesting.
Oh no.
All right. So we'll start off with a pretty basic one here. What is your character's current goal summed up in one sentence?
To get back to her wife.
Now, another one.
I don't think she gives a fuck about the war.
Another one. What is the biggest mistake your character has ever made?
Trusting, oh my god, Chenku.
Okay. And finally, what would your character say their best trait is?
I'd like to be shallow and say her muscles, but I feel like probably maybe her protectiveness.
Okay. Fair. And so with that, we get right into it. Last time we played, Cyprin had just been traded over to Francis' side by Shanku, as it seems like Darren's on the losing side of the war. And Cyprin is currently bound to a chair with a bag over her head, alone in a room.
Oh, my poor baby.
But now Cyprin hears the sound of a lot of footsteps outside of the building that she's in. And in doing such, she hears them coming into the room that she's in. Sounds like a group of people are entering the room, and not the people that she was dealing with before.
Huh.
As the bag is ripped off your head, and you see a Hakayan soldier standing before you.
Oh, what?
You're Miss Gorehart?
Yes?
Good.
Who am I speaking to?
We've come to save you.
Oh. Okay.
And they cut the ropes that bind your hands together. Come with us. King Darren's waiting outside.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm guessing her weapons like in the room and stuff?
Yeah. They're in a room. Not this particular room, but
okay, she's just gonna grab them on the way out and head with them.
Alright, so you follow the Hakayan soldiers out to... you can see you're in the town of... Where's the map so that I know where I am? I really should have penned this because we started talking FNAF the other day. There we go. So you are currently in the town of Jadina, it would appear.
Oh.
And you make your way out to the street and you see Darren along with the other 10,000 Hakayans that have been brought over for the wars. He goes, Cyprin, you're okay.
Yeah, yes, it's she's kind of like a lot's going on, so she's not thinking too straight, and she stumbles on her words a little, and she just goes, "Yeah, it's been a time."
Shanku had told us that you had been captured.
She files that information away for later, and she just kind of goes, yes, he is correct."
Well, we brought out the full force that we had to come and get you. We expected more resistance and getting one of our best advisors back, but it appears you're unscathed. They didn't hurt you?
Not in so many words, no, sir.
Excellent. Well then. We must get you back to Vecna. We have some very important things to discuss. Get in the wagon.
Yes. Okay, yes, sir. And she's just kind of stumbles into the wagon,
Yeah!
thinking about what the fuck is happening.
All right. So we make our way back to Vecna. Darren takes you inside of the castle to the throne room once more. Once you're walked inside, you see a man you haven't seen before stood in there, along with a couple of other soldiers who are obviously very new to you, we'll say. Okay, let me grab that. So, you are brought in to the throne room, and this man kind of immediately kneels before you and is like, Roland Ashford.
Yes. Hello.
Good to make your acquaintance. Cyprin.
Yes, you as well. Are you perhaps related to Yvette and Rohan?
I am. I am. I decided to take up arms after Darren had petitioned to the other northern houses.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Yes, Roland's going to be quite useful in the war to come, but for the moment, Roland, I would like to speak to Cyprin alone. Very well, Your Grace. Come with me, men. You watch as Roland and the other men file out of the throne room. At this point, it's just you and Darren left in there. He sits on the throne at this point. He looks at you and goes, well, did you get any useful information while they had you captive?
I think she's just gonna decide to keep most of it to herself. But she's struggling a bit with what she should say, and she just kind of looks at him and she goes, "No, sir, I'm sorry. They had me under a spell for about a month, and they only just recently took me out and told me how much time had passed. All I knew was they were Francis's people."
Roll deception.
Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay,
First roll of the day. Let's get it.
Come on, good roll. 13.
So, Darren chooses to move on, but you can tell that he's making a mental note of what you've said.
Great. Great.
Well, Cyprin, I fear we have issues on the horizon. More issues, I should say.
Yes, sir.
Todrick's people have one of the Ashfords.
Is it Yvette?
It's Yuna.
Oh, her sister. They haven't found her yet.
No. He still has her. And we need to do something about it, Cyprin. That child could be the turning point in this war.
Wasn't she taken like a month ago?
Yes. And has been kept with them since. And we have to do something about it.
That's what yeah. She holds her tongue and she goes, "Yeah, yes, sir, I agree."
Only two things can happen here, Cyprin. Either we have to get that child, or we have to kill that child.
Kill her?
Yes. Do you understand what it would do to Todrick's standing if that child were to die in his care? The Ashfords would never forgive him. They would turn on him. He's using her as a token at the moment to get at the Ashfords' alliance. And luckily Roland hasn't fallen into his trap, but Ronan and Rohan just may. We have to do something. And if it comes down to us or that little shit,
God.
We have no choice. Cyprin.
She definitely makes a mental note about this, and she's like, I probably should have just stayed with Francis. And she just kind of goes, all right, sir, but do you really think it's worth killing a child over?
The sanctity of the crown is certainly worth killing a child over, Cyprin.
All right.
These people would take everything from us. Francis and his people probably would have killed you once they got the necessary information out of you. God knows what Todrick will do to this child. We'd be doing them a mercy.
Okay, well, do you have any ideas about where she might be located or the next steps or anything?
All that I know at this moment is that there are 50,000 Francis men south of Vecna right now. It is believed that Todrick has a temple somewhere in East Hollow. I and all of the soldiers I've amassed from the north and from Hakai cannot leave this city while there are 50,000 Francis men south of Vecna. Which is why I'm going to send you to East Hollow to find this temple and to get this goddamn child. Or kill the child if need be.
Will I have any backup or am I going alone?
I'm afraid if we sent you with a squadron, it would serve as too much of a distraction. First thing you should do is go to Beckinsdale. Shalimar supposedly saw the child and one of the captors of Todrick's. I want you to go talk to Shalimar first. See what you can gather from him. And then we'll see what happens from there.
Also, this is a little bit off topic, sir, but have you seen my wife?
Yes, I have.
Is she okay?
She's fine.
Can I see her?
No. No, you cannot. I understand that you may want to, but we need to set aside personal bias for the moment and only focus on this war. I've had to send away my wife and child as well. Cyprin, I understand.
Under her breath, she kind of says, well, at least they know you're still alive.
But for the moment, it's imperative that we find this child and we get this child. Or get rid of this child.
Yes, sir.
Very well then. I will stay here with the rest of the soldiers and you make your way to Beckinsdale. Is there anything you need outside of men? Because we can't provide that for the moment, but...
I guess just a horse.
A horse will be provided to you then.
Alright.
Good luck, Cyprin.
I don't think she says anything back. She just turns around and leaves.
Okay.
Also, aren't we neighbors with Shalimar?
Yes. But he also has a stead out in Beckinsdale where he does his research and stuff.
Okay, so I was gonna say, can't I just stop by home on the way out there? Like,
yeah.
God damn it, she's dying inside. Okay. I guess she'll do her duty.
All right. So, we are heading out to Beckinsdale. Wonderful little city. So, making your way out to Beckinsdale, it's a smaller village, just at the base of several mountains here. And yeah, you are free to... This is where you found Darren initially, actually. So, you're free to explore it as you wish. If you'd like to talk to some townspeople, if you just want to try to find Shalimar on your own, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I think she's gonna head back to that first tavern that she asked about Darren at.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, and probably just talk to the tavern owner, barkeep.
Okay. So you walk on in, and he looks up and goes, "Oh, you're back again. Surely
yes.
You're here to try our menu this time, right?"
Unfortunately, no. I'm here on business again.
Can I at least offer you something on the menu? We've got Kraken Tenderloin today.
You know what? Why not?
All right. Let's do it. Would you like a drink with that, perhaps?
Sure. Go
What
for
are you
it.
thinking?
Something hard.
How about some Widowmaker whiskey?
Sure.
All right. Perfect whiskey for wartime when there's going to be several widows all about. Am I right?
She kind of sobs a little bit
Oh,
and
God.
tries to make it out as a laugh.
All right, that'll be 14 gold pieces for the tenderloin and the whiskey.
Yes, and she hands it to him.
All righty. So, you're here on business. What can I do you for?
As she takes a bite of the tenderloin, she's like, "Oh, that's actually really good." And then
That's a
she washes.
homemade horseradish sauce, actually.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, my compliments to the chef.
Thank you. I'll be sure to give it to
And
him.
she washes it down with the whiskey, and she just says, "Would you happen to know where Shalimar lives here? I have some questions for him."
Oh, yeah, Shalimar is just down the way here.
Oh, perfect.
Lives in a little shack across from his brother's farm. Can't miss it.
All right. Well, I appreciate the help then.
Of course, anytime. Anything else I can get you while you're here?
No, I think this tenderloin and the whiskey is doing just the hit, you know?
All right. Well, how are things out there?
Not good.
No?
Not good at all. This is like the first time she's actually being honest about anything.
Well, let's talk about it. What's going on?
It's just kind of a shit show.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Can't
What,
really say too much for fear of my life, but that's where
mean,
we're at.
Your secrets are safe with me.
Thank you.
I hear several secrets every day, like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I bet.
And I forget all of them by the time I go to bed.
Uh,
But anyways, please feel free to divulge. I'll be an ear for you.
Can she do like an insight check to see if he's like a spy or like he's
Yeah,
gonna
go ahead.
use it to his advantage or anything?
Go ahead.
What is my insight? Oh, it's not good. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, he seems genuine.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's just. I think you know what? This is the first time she feels like she can actually talk, so I think she's going to be pretty honest. Um, she's just gonna say, "Well, I'm sure you probably already know that I work for King Darren."
That's right.
Yeah, well, I've been running around doing errands for him for the past couple of years, and yeah, he's not really that nice of a guy. I've kind of found out,
No,
but
most kings aren't. But do you think you'll be a good leader?
it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
He I don't know if he cares as much for the people as he believes he does. I think he's more in it about just the crown, power, and blah blah blah, but it's just he likes to say he cares and it's all about the bottom line, but I don't know. Seems like he doesn't care about the people in general, if that makes sense.
Not sure about him, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
just I mean, I was captured. He did rescue me, but now my wife thinks I'm dead and he won't let me see her
Damn.
because the crown is more important.
Well, I suppose in a purely objective sense, he's not wrong there.
Yeah, I guess. And I was betrayed by my best friend, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, what did he do to you?
Well, he was the one that got me captured for the past month.
Damn.
But he did it because he was trying to help me, which I guess makes sense, but if he had just talked to me, would have gone better.
Communication is key in a lot of friendships.
Yeah. I don't know if any of this is worth it. Because if I don't have my wife by my side, what's the point?
Well, there's got to be more to life than your wife, right? I mean, you're, like, serving the greater good, aren't you?
Yeah, but I never wanted to do this.
Well, I mean, weren't you on the Queen Council before this?
Yeah, it just was
Isn't
kind of
that
a
kind of
lucky
your
accident.
whole position is to, like, serve the people of Dimerel? Isn't that what you're
Yeah.
doing by helping Darren?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's
So I
just
wouldn't feel too
everything.
bad about it. You
Yeah,
know?
I know.
I'm
Just
sure you miss your
everything.
wife, but I'm sure things will work out there.
I hope so.
Or they won't.
You are a really good listener.
Thank you. I'm always here to help. But
And this stays between us?
yeah, of course. As long as no one comes along with the right price. I'm just kidding.
She got really nervous for a second. And she goes, yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, I don't sell information. Not anymore. Not since the incident.
Okay.
That poor man. Anyways, I gotta serve some other customers, so good luck on your travels, okay?
Can I get your name? I've never gotten your name before.
Name's Ranulf. Ranulf Ringshard.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you, Mr. Ringshard.
And to you, Lady Cyprin.
I figured you already knew my name, so I'm glad it's official.
Yep. Safe travels again.
Thank you so much. I hope to come back soon.
I hope you do too.
She finishes up her food and her whiskey and heads out to Shalimar.
All right. She is heading out. As you make your way out of the bar, a human woman walks up to you. And she goes, "Excuse me?
Yes, hello.
Were you talking in there about, King Darren?"
Her hackles raise a little bit, and she goes, maybe. What's it to you?
Well, it's just, I've always had an interest in helping the crown in some way.
Oh, okay.
My name's Eric's. Eric Youngblood.
Nice to meet you. What did you want?
Well, considering you work for our future king, I was wondering if maybe I could squire for you, perhaps.
What is your background?
I mean, I do a lot of stuff. Very academic, big reader. I've gotten in quite a few quarrels over my time here in Beckinsdale, and I've always won. So I mean, I'd be useful in a war, even if I'm not really the right height to be a warrior. She stands like 4 feet 9 inches tall or so.
I love it.
Yeah.
Can I do another insight check to see if she seems like she's being legitimate and she actually wants to do this job, or if there's something nefarious going on?
Go ahead.
Come on, good roll! Oh, that is going... What is my insight? That is going to be a 9.
Okay. Yeah, she seems genuine to you.
Oh, great. She kind of... Cyprin weighs her options because she doesn't have any backup right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna... You know what? Is it worth it? Is it not? At least she's close. If she fucks up, I can stab her in the back if need be, kind of thing. So she just looks at her and she goes, "You know what? You caught me on a day that I really need help, so if you're genuine, I honestly wouldn't mind it."
Yes. Great. What was your name again?
I'm Cyprin Gorehart.
Lady Cyprin. I will serve you with an intent never seen before.
Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
All right, well, do you need any background on what's going on at the moment, or do you just want to head out?
Let me see. Queen Anerin died, legitimized all 3 of her children. Darren, Francis, and Todrick have all entered a war with each other, with Darren being the rightful heir to the throne, Francis being some fucking knight who is joining the war for God knows what reason, and then Todrick is a zealot who believes himself to be a prophet of sorts. Darren is outnumbered at the moment, but he does have the support of the northern houses, if I've heard correctly, as well as I think I heard some rumors that he had gone to a foreign land to get some more soldiers as well. But on top of that, he is currently having to hold out at Vecna because Francis's men have taken up camp outside of Vecna and plan to siege the city.
Oh.
Did I miss anything?
She's like a little bit flabbergasted. Like I think her mouth is open and she has to kind of pop it back together because you hear her teeth click, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, actually, that was very accurate. Where did you get your information?
Just traveling around, hearing the words the people speak.
Well, you're very good at your job.
Thank you.
All right, well, seeing as I don't really need to figure out more, I guess, oh, well, I do need to let you know that we are looking for one of the Ashford daughters.
Right, the one that Todrick kidnapped?
Yes, to find her, and, if need be, we might have to kill her, but I would rather not.
For the king! Sorry.
Yeah,
I always wanted to say that.
Okay. What are your stances on killing children?
If it's necessary, it's necessary.
All right, good to know.
But I don't relish it, though. I don't relish the thought.
Cool. Well, I've come here to talk to Shalimar, because he seems like to be the last person to see her.
Oh, I know Shalimar.
Oh, all right, well, that's where I'm headed.
I can take you to him. All right, yeah, come on.
Okay.
She starts leading you through the city at this point.
Cyprin's just, like, taken aback. She just does not know what to do right now. Oh, she's so perky.
She takes you to a little shack across from a farm and goes, he lives here.
All right. And you actually know him?
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind introducing us?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
She knocks on the door at this point.
Oh my God.
Shalimar answers and goes, oh, Eric's. And whoever this is.
She does her...
Shalimar, this is Lady Cyprin.
And she does her little bow. She goes,
she is a
nice
member of King Darren Covington's council. Oh. Well, good to make your acquaintance, Lady Cyprin. What do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I actually have a few questions for you. Do you mind if we come inside?
Not at all. Come on in.
Thank you. She bows again and follows him inside.
And you are now inside of Shalimar's home. Walking inside, you see a myriad of books, shelves lining the walls and whatnot. And you notice that these books they're not like books that he would have bought. These are all books that are written by him, detailing different things about Bellaruda and so on and so forth.
She kind of sits down and sees all of it. And she just turns to him and she goes, so, Shalimar, I'm guessing you know that one of the Ashford daughters is missing currently, taken by Todrick?
I had heard rumors, but I wasn't sure if any of them were true.
Yeah, I was told by King Derek that you might have some information about maybe where Todrick is located, his temple.
Ah, yes, the two soldiers that were killed out here the other day by Todrick and that woman who came through here. Yes, she had a child with her.
A woman?
Mm-hmm. She was an elf. About 5'5", pale skin, green eyes. She had an interest in honing her psychic abilities. She'd be coming back here to do so. Probably once the war has ended or mellowed out at the very least.
Okay, well, I'm guessing they were headed to his temple.
Yes, I believe you would be correct.
Could you give me any leeway as to maybe where that might be located so I can save the little girl?
The only thing that I know is that they departed into the East Hollow Forest. That's all I have.
That's pretty much all I have, too.
Yeah. And I've heard urban legends that something terrible lurks out there, so I would be careful if I were you.
Well, guess that's all the information I can really get.
This is true.
You don't have anything else you can help me with?
Mm. She lied about her identity at first, but I believe her name was Rowena, unless I'm mistaken.
Okay, well that helps. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And the girl seemed convinced that they were doing, the little girl seemed convinced they were doing this for some greater purpose of some kind.
Great, so they've already started indoctrinating her.
Correct, I believe.
Well, I guess that's all I can really get information-wise now. I appreciate your help, Shalimar.
Of course. Anytime, Lady Cyprin. Feel free to come back if you need anything else.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
She bows again and gets up and starts heading out.
Eric's just follows. Cyprin.
She's like really thankful that Eric's is there, even though she doesn't quite trust her yet. But she's like, at least there's one more body to maybe for this evil being to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she's gonna head to the forest then. There's not really much else she can get, I don't think.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Have you ever been out to the East Hollow Forest before?
No. No, I haven't.
It is interesting.
Interesting?
Mm-hmm. I used to hear a voice in the night call my name. It sounded like my father. But it wasn't.
Oh. Yeah. That doesn't sound... I'm guessing maybe that's the creature he was telling us to be careful about?
Oh, most definitely.
Great.
But it's just an urban legend.
Cyprin's getting a little nervous. But she keeps heading in.
Alrighty. So, you're walking into the forest, and it's nice, and it's real peaceful out here, to be quite honest. Like, it's quiet, just the sounds of nature around you, I would say. It's nice so far. Oh, hold on.
Wait until the other shoe drops.
Oh, damn it. Where am I? Oh, there it was. Okay. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just kind of hiking through the forest with Eric's at this point. You know, it's a good thing I'm a trustworthy person, Cyprin, or this would be a pretty bad situation to be in with someone you don't know.
Yeah. She's just like, fuck, can she hear what I'm thinking?
But
yeah.
I'm a loyal squire. Thus,
That's
you're safe with me.
good to know. I'll make sure I ask King Darren to give you a pay raise.
Squires don't need pay. We are paid in experience.
Oh, well, I hope you get much of that today.
I already have, Lady Cyprin. I already have.
Cool. She just keeps walking.
Alright, so, roll perception for me.
Oh, no. You know what? Let's go to Roll20 and do this. Because my dice has been dumb. Perception. Well, I got a 9, so...
Alright, you don't see jack shit.
What is up with all my rolls?
Let me get my dice out and have Eric's roll for it. Ooh, we're going with the orange ones today. Alright. Eric's gonna roll perception.
Come on, Eric's.
Alright, Eric's got a 16.
Ah, thank God, she's useful.
So, Eric looks forward and goes, Lady Cyprin, there!
I feel like with her shitty perception, she looks in the wrong direction and then quickly turns around.
Over there, Lady Cyprin.
Oh, okay.
It's an opening.
Oh. Well caught.
Should we cautiously check it out?
Yeah,
Or do
probably.
you want to go in knives blazing?
No, we should probably cautiously check it out. And I don't know, does she... investigation or something? Like...
Yeah, you can roll investigation for me.
Okay, let's pick a different dice and see how this goes. That is gonna be a 3.
Yeah, so you look over and you go, yeah, it's a hole. But
Why?
making your way closer to it, you're able to see a staircase leading downward into the ground. Oh my
Huh.
god. It's a staircase.
That it is.
Do
That
you
it
think we
is.
should go down?
Well, I mean, I do remember hearing the guards say that they were talking about a code word underground, so maybe we found the temple?
You think it's safe to go inside?
Probably not, but I don't see any other option.
Fuck it. I mean, after you, Lady Cyprin.
You don't have to hold your tongue with me. I've heard plenty of bad words, young blood.
Well, I just think it'd be more respectful, Lady Cyprin.
It's just me. You're fine. I don't
Oh.
need any of that pretense or
Then
anything.
fuck it.
All right. Yes. Fuck it. She heads down.
Fuck it!
Yes. Okay, but a little quieter right
Oh,
now.
sorry. Fuck it.
It's They head down, and I think Cyprin rolls her eyes, but she has a small smirk on her face.
Yeah. All right. So you make your way down into the temple, and it is dark down here. Nothing is illuminated. I don't know if
I
you
have,
have dark vision.
I do have dark vision from my half elf blood.
Okay. Roll that sweet, sweet perception again for me.
Come on, dice! What is that? What is my perception? That's a 10?
Okay. Good enough. So yeah,
Why?
looking around, you do see the banners of Todrick are on the wall. You don't see anyone down here though. There's no people here, it seems. And looking around, you find there's some text around. There's some books scattered about. If you'd like to pick up and read any of them, you're free to.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Something.
So
Anything
picking up
with
the
info.
books, it looks like some of these are obviously historic books talking about the old gods. And then there's some books here that are obviously written by Todrick that are detailing his prophecy and how a Rohan Ashford will save Bellaruta from the scourge of Zana one day.
Interesting.
Did you find anything interesting? I can't see in the dark, my lady.
Oh, yeah, there's quite a bit of texts written by Todrick himself, and he believes that some Rohan Ashford will save the continent from the threat of Zan. I don't know.
Should we destroy them?
No, I don't know. He probably has backups somewhere. But I wouldn't mind pocketing one, and
Okay.
I think she's gonna take one just in case,
Very well.
maybe to show Darren or whoever the fuck she ends up following.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, what shall we do now, my lady?
I guess we keep forging ahead.
Into the temple, or
Yeah, we have to find. What was her name? Not Yvette. It's
Yuna?
Yuna. Okay, thank you.
Yuna
have to find-
Ashford.
We gotta find her. So
Well, I may be a little overly ambitious in saying so, but I don't think anyone's here, my lady.
we should still be careful. You never know. I think, yeah, she's gonna stay being cautious, but she's gonna continue into the temple.
Alright, so making your way further, you suddenly hear the like a little scuffle, a little scamper in the distance.
I
The fuck?
immediately turn towards it. Do I see anything? Another perception roll?
Roll that sweet, sweet perception for me.
Come on, dice! Oh! That's a 22!
Beautiful. Alright, you see augury in the distance.
Augury? What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
I was sent by freaking King Darren to come find the little girl.
I was gathering information for King Darren.
But why didn't he have us just work together?
He probably didn't know I was coming here. I didn't tell him.
Oh.
He doesn't like to put me in danger.
Well, here you are.
I'm here. I had a feeling I was going to meet someone familiar here.
Oh. All right.
Well, that's good. At least it was you.
Who else would it have been?
Nobody.
Okay.
Now, what questions do you have?
Well, I'm just looking for Yuna. Have you...
The girl.
Yeah.
Yes, there's not really... They didn't leave much behind, I fear. But it does make me wonder where they were going.
So there... Have you looked all over the temple?
About 3 times now.
And there's no one here?
Not a soul.
Well... I guess her body relaxes a little bit. And she decides to keep looking around more intensely this time because she doesn't feel like she has to be on guard. To see if she can find any other information or clues as to where they might have gone.
Yeah,
or if there was even the fact that a little girl was here at all.
Yeah, there's not really any other information here, I fear.
Ugh.
It's good to see you're well, by the way. Last I heard you were captured by Francis.
Yeah, apparently they had a funeral for me.
Oh yeah, we thought you were dead as hell.
Well, I'm not. It's been about a month. Has anything changed?
I mean, the Northerners have taken up arms with Darren. I'm sure you saw.
Yeah.
So,
could use all the help we can get.
Yep, very true, very true. And, other than that, not much has changed. Battles here and there, but nothing decisive.
Francis has sure taken up a huge army.
He has. One of the largest in the war currently, I think.
Do you think he's nervous?
Darren?
Yeah.
I think so. And he should be.
Yeah, he'd be a fool not to be.
The future looks bleak, Cyprin.
Yeah.
I fear for your safety.
She gets a little chill, rushing up her spine at that.
But just
she
know
kind of...
that
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
when it comes down to it, I'll do what's necessary for us.
Us?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you and me, or you and Darren?
You and I.
Oh, thank you?
Besides, I'm sure you want to get back to Ada. Or not Ada, Theo, sorry.
No, you're good.
Completely blanked on something.
Yeah, I really... Have you seen her?
Oh yes, I consoled her at the funeral.
Cyprin's heart breaks a little bit further at that.
And the weeks following.
Ugh.
And the months.
Does she know I'm back?
No. Darren explicitly told us that she should be kept in the dark on you.
Why?
Something about your safety and keeping your focus on the war.
So he's just using me.
He's using all of us, in fairness. Sort of what we do. Serving a king.
Well, you're not wrong.
No. I'm not usually that.
Well, are you still headed out looking for Todrick and gathering info, or are you gonna stay here? So I still have to find Yuna.
I wish I had better control of my vision so that I could know where to find Todrick. And where to find that poor girl. But alas, I'll probably stay here a couple more nights.
Alright.
See if I can find something that gives me any hint of where we might need to go. In the meantime, you be safe, Cyprin.
Thank you. You as well, Augury.
I'm sure
She
Theo's
kinda...
looking forward to you being resurrected.
Poor heart. She puts her hand out to shake it, and
Augury shakes it.
cool. And she just says thank you, and good luck to you as well.
And to you, my lady.
And Cyprin heads out, since I don't think they're gonna get any more info.
Alrighty. And thus, you head out. You leave the temple and exit back into the forest once more.
Well,
Who is
she turns to
Theo,
Eric.
my lady?
Sorry, what was that, Eric?
Who is Theo, my lady?
Oh, it's my wife.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you. She currently thinks I'm dead, so
Oh. That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Would you like for me to send word to her?
Oof. I feel like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, she's gonna turn to Eric's and just be like, I mean, King Darren expressly told me not to contact her, but I can't think straight with her out there knowing that I'm dead. Yeah, if you can, could you secretly get a message to her?
I can certainly try. But isn't this sort of treason?
She
I
kind
would
of
commit it
thinks
if you asked me to, Lady
she
Cyprin.
thinks on it, but like, I feel like she started out wanting to care for the people, but having her loved one ripped away from her, I think it's just kind of given her more thought about life in general, and she's just like, just tell her not to open her mouth about anything, keep it to herself, because she tends to have a big mouth.
Very well then, my lady. Is there anything else you would like for me to do for Miss Theo?
Just tell her I have to do my job, but know that I will come back to her when the time comes.
And do you want me to report back to you after that, or should I stay with Lady Theo?
If you could report back to me, that'd be great. I think I can use all the help I can get.
I'm on it.
Thank
Where
you,
can I
Eric.
find her?
She should be at our home in Vecna.
I'm on it.
Be careful.
Of course, my lady.
Ooh, I feel like this is gonna be a bad decision in the future.
Thus, Eric heads off.
Ooh.
All right. And where would Cyprin like to go from here?
I have no freaking idea. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna go back to the throne room.
Very well.
Yeah.
Proceed back to the castle, and you'll find Darren there. Surely enough.
My king. I have some info, but not what we want.
I'm listening.
I did find their underground temple,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no one there.
Like, slams his hand down on, like, the armrest of the throne and goes, "Damn it!"
She takes the book out of her pocket that was written by Todrick and hands it to him and just says, "But I found a lot of tomes and a lot of books written by Todrick himself, so I picked this one up in case you would like more information, sir." She hands it to him. She also, I don't know, I think she's gonna keep the fact that she ran into Augury to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
My madman of a brother. Damn him!
I found no clues as to where they would have gone, sir.
And with Francis marching on Vecna, I can't afford to... Damn it. I mean, we have the Northerners now, and we have the Hakaians. So we're not as bad off as we were before, but we still can't afford to expend any resources at this exact moment.
Well, what would you like me to do next, sir?
I should have just had those assassins kill them all. It would have saved us a lot of fucking time. What should we do, Cyprin? We got Francis at our fucking walls. We don't know where fucking Todrick is. Augury's fucking disappeared.
I feel like Cyprin has a little smirk on her face at that. I don't know why, but she feels a kinship to Augury. I don't know, sir. I just do what I'm told.
I need you to think, Cyprin. Maybe you need to meet with the council, perhaps. You and Shanku could work something out, perhaps. We need something. Todrick has the only piece of leverage in this war right now. Damn it!
Yeah, I guess it's about time I see my old friend.
That is true. Go to the council room and I'll send for him.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
And she bows and heads to the council room. About ready to punch a bitch.
Cyprin waits there for some time, and then Shanku sort of silently enters the room and shuts the door behind him and sits at the table.
I feel like Cyprin stays on the complete opposite side, trying to keep her arms in check, because she's just ready to slug him.
Cyprin.
Shanku.
Good to see that they acquired you safely.
Acquired me? You told them I was captured. It was your fault I was captured.
We had to do something, Cyprin.
What? What was the point of it all?
Well, it proved Darren's dedication to his advisors, and it was also a strong show of force that he got you back so quickly.
So it was all a trap? Are you still even working with Francis?
Of course I'm working for... Excuse me. Cyprin, the tides of war are changing. The North has sided with us. We're in a much better position than we were a month ago. Things have changed. I wouldn't have had Darren come and get you back if I didn't think that we were in a winning position.
So you still think Francis is gonna win?
I don't know how the war will go. But for the moment, I think it's better that we stick to our guns, at the very least, and hope that maybe Francis will spare us.
Wait, so you want to side with Darren now?
We have to. It's our duty, Cyprin.
I'm... Duty my fucking ass. She's trying to, like, stay a little quiet, because, you know, Darren could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But she's, like, quiet yelling, and she's going, duty my fucking ass. You just said you were gonna go on Francis' side because he's more likely to win, and now all of a sudden you're like, oh, maybe he's not, so you're going back to Darren? You're fucking both of these people over, both of these very powerful people over. And I'm just along for the fucking ride?
I'm not fucking anyone over, Cyprin. I'm playing both sides of the field.
I didn't have a choice in any of this.
No. You think any of us did? You think any of us want to be a part of this?
But you're making my choices for me.
I had to, Cyprin. Because all you ever think about is your little wife. You understand? There's more at play here than your personal problems. Do you understand what is happening, Cyprin? Do you know what the world's like outside right now?
I never asked for any of this.
This country is split into threes. And God knows who the victor's gonna be.
Do you really think Francis is gonna forgive you for switching sides again?
Francis doesn't know anything. Francis only knows what I tell him. Francis is a fool. Francis has always been a fool. A foolhardy knight who has no idea what kind of game he's playing.
What, and you think Darren's any better?
Darren certainly has the gusto of a king. And his battle strategy stands up to that. He may be able to pull this out, Cyprin. And if he does, do you not think it's better that we're on his side when he does?
But what if he finds out that you decided to go over to Francis first?
Then I'll die. And I'll take my death. And I'll hope that by leaving things in your hands, I'm doing Dimerel justice.
Well, what about Todrick?
Yes, he is the wild card, I fear. I'm not sure what to make of him. Not yet. All things considered.
Well, we'll talk more about this later, but currently we need to figure out where the hell Yuna is.
I know. The Ashford girl is very important to us.
Where did they go? I found the temple and there was no one there.
Last that I heard from my spies, Todrick had retreated to Ratter, and he's going to let Francis and Darren fight things out, and then when either side is weakened, he will come in and destroy us. And I don't know if you realize this, Cyprin, but Todrick will not forgive us for siding against him.
Todrick's crazy anyway, honestly. He won't forgive anyone.
Yes, but if you think that any of the former council members are going to live after this that didn't side with Todrick, we're very sadly mistaken.
Well, I never had any faith that that would happen.
What will you do?
What do you mean?
About Todrick. You know where he is now. Are you going to steal the girl? Are you going to kill the girl?
I'd rather not kill her.
I'd rather not either. That will certainly sour things with the Ashfords, but if we make it look like Todrick's fault, then I don't know. But even if you get to the girl, will she go with you? At this point, she's been with those zealots for a month now. Couple months.
She's probably already been indoctrinated by them, but maybe there's a way I could, I don't know, knock her out, bring her back. She might have some useful information.
She may.
I'm pretty sure the Ashfords would not want her dead. Even if it does look like Todrick did it, I don't have faith that it will turn out that way, and
I mean, we already have Roland on our side.
I know, but I don't think killing her is the right thing to do. It's gonna get out somewhere that it was a setup. Todrick didn't actually kill her.
That would look bad on our part, I suppose.
Don't want that to happen.
Then...
And if anyone finds out that the king was willing to sacrifice her, it's not gonna look good on him either.
No, it will not.
So I will do all I can to save her.
Okay. Very well then, Cyprin. And I hope you, someday, find it in your heart to forgive what I've done to you. And maybe even understand it.
I get it logically, but I wish you would just talk to me.
I wish I had too.
She just turns around and leaves.
Goodbye, Lady Cyprin. Is she heading back out to the throne room, or what's the plan here?
Yeah, I think she's gonna talk to the king and just pretty much relay back what he said about Todrick's location.
Very well. What do you plan to do?
I'm gonna do all I can to rescue her.
You have to be very careful, Cyprin. If these people capture you, I don't think I'll have the opportunity to rescue you.
Well, then I guess I'll just turn into a zealot and you'll have to fight me, huh? And she does, like, this awkward little laugh.
If they let you live long enough for that to happen.
Yeah.
God damn them. Well, you'll be off on your own then, I assume? There was a young lady here earlier asking for you.
Oh, yeah.
Eric's young blood?
Yes.
She's being kept in the courtyard just in case she's a traitor. We were going to execute her, but
oh God,
I wanted to make sure with you that she's okay first.
Yeah, she's fine. She's my squire. I picked her up.
You picked up a squire?
Yeah, she's actually really useful.
She trustworthy?
So far. I mean, I haven't told her anything she doesn't already know, and she knows quite a bit.
Oh, very well. Take the squire with you. And we'll, that's all I can afford to spare at the moment.
In her head, she goes, all you can afford to spare? I found her. She's like, and then she kind of bows and she goes, yes, sir. And she heads out to the courtyard.
And Eric stands there with two guards by her and goes, Lady Cyprin.
Eric's, yes, thank you, soldiers.
I bring terrible news.
She looks at the soldiers and she's like, do you want to talk about this on our way to our next destination, perhaps?
Certainly, my lady.
Okay. And we head out and she, like, quietly goes, okay, what?
Your wife was not at your home.
What?
As a matter of fact, your home was for sale, my lady. Dio was nowhere to be found, I fear.
I feel like Cyprin's heart breaks a little bit, but she also gets it because she's, doesn't want to force her to wait for her since she thinks she's dead.
So unfortunately, I could not get word to her as you wished.
Okay, well, I guess maybe in the long run that's better because I really didn't want to be on trial for treason anytime in the future.
I would hate to see you on trial for treason too, as I would have to bear witness against you, my lady.
I understand.
I did
Thank
ask
you.
around to the neighbors, and
Yeah,
they believe she's left the country.
left the country. Well, she might be safer out there then.
That is true. Or maybe our enemies have captured her.
I don't think she'd go down without a fight.
I can agree with that notion. The neighbors spoke very highly of her tenacity.
Good. I guess I just have to get this war taken care of and hopefully I can see her safely in the future.
That is true. If we could ever find her.
I'll find her one day.
Perhaps that will be my next quest, my lady.
Maybe. I really appreciate you doing this for me, Eric's.
Of course, Lady Cyprin. Anything I can do to help our cause.
Yes. Well, that gets a bit of a distraction out of my head for now. Maybe I can focus on this and get this over with.
Where are we heading, my lady?
We got Todrick's location.
Wonderful. Are we off to kill him?
I mean, that would put a stop to a lot of this problems, but our point is to rescue Yuna.
Very well then. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Guess we'll head out.
Did you say where we're going, my lady?
Did you say Ritter's
Ratter.
Mark? Ratter's
Mm-hmm.
Berg or Ratter's Mark?
Just Ratter.
Just Ratter?
Just
Why
Ratter.
did I add something to that?
I don't know. I kind
Fail.
of like it. But yeah, Ratter.
Yes, we're headed to Ratter. We must
Oh.
be careful.
My hometown.
Your hometown?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that might be a stroke of luck on our part.
Very true. I can navigate it rather easily if anyone knows where they're staying at, and I know all the alleyways.
Well,
I was abandoned at one point, my lady.
oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
What?
I'm sorry to hear that you were abandoned.
No, a bandit, my lady.
Oh, you were a bandit.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my ears aren't what they used to be.
That's okay, my lady.
Oh, well, that will really help out.
I was once in the Atonement of All with I had a friend in there. His name was Fangarth Kondheim.
Ah. Yeah, I'm actually pretty familiar with him.
Oh, you know Fang.
Yeah, he was supposed to kill me, but didn't because he got a better price.
Ah, that sounds like Fang. Charming little guy.
Yeah, I guess I have to thank him for not killing me, but
Hopefully no one names a better price.
yeah. Well, guess we should head to Ratter then.
Head to Redder we shall. And thus,
Cyprin is liking Eric's more and more internally for sure.
down to Ratter they head. So, arriving in Ratter, this is once again another small town. It's a coastal city, so you can imagine there's docks here, there's fisheries, so on and so forth. There does not seem to be a distinct presence of Todrick followers, from what you can tell.
Ugh, from what I can tell.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we are, Lady Cypher.
Well, guess we just have to keep a lookout for any creepy zealots.
Well, that's the fun thing about zealots, my lady, is they look just like you or me. You can't tell someone's a zealot just by looking at them. Till they stab you. And kill your family.
Great.
Anywho. Where should we search first, my lady? Should we split up?
I'd rather we not.
Very well then. We will not.
Well, I mean, the best place to get information seems like a tavern, from my experience.
I am hungry, my lady.
All right, to the tavern we go.
Okay. Thus, you make your way to the Flying Flute Tavern.
Oh, I love.
Yeah, it's a cute little place. And making your way inside, the innkeeper is a hill dwarf who is currently behind the bar.
Um, hello. I'd like to order.
Greetings!
Oh, all right.
What can I do for you, my lady?
Uh, just like a meal. We're kind of hungry, and maybe some information you might have as well.
Is there anything in particular you're interested in? Would you like to see
Uh,
our menu?
yeah, I'd love a menu.
All right, here you go. And on the menu, you can see they have quail topped with an egg, braised bluefish, stewed onions, barbecued tiger shark, and blackened direwolf. On the alcohol side of things, they have several beers, which I can list off. But under the liquor and wine section, we have the red raspberry white and the green forest wine, along with the black plantain bourbon and the fire newt firewater.
Um, wow, great menu.
We'll have one of everything.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
oh,
Don't take
yeah,
that seriously.
okay. Yeah, I don't have the funds for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the barbecue tiger shark and some black plantain bourbon.
Very well, very well. And for you, young lady, um, do you mind what I get, Lady Cyprin?
No, God,
Um,
go for it.
um, I would like the barbecue tiger shark, the stewed onions, and the braised bluefish, along with a frost foam beer, please. Okay, totaling all that up, that's going to be 150 gold.
Cyprin kind of chokes a little bit, but she's like, "Thank God we're under Darren's rule right now." Yes, absolutely. And she hands him all the gold that he needs.
Alrighty. Didn't get to introduce myself to you earlier, by the way. The name's Juka Jadespike. Good to meet you.
You as well, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yes. I am
Oh,
a man.
my apologies. My
Of
apologies.
course, of course. We all make mistakes from time to time. I'm sure the bald head throws you off, yes?
A little bit, yes. Apologies. And
Oh,
she,
good.
she bows.
Oh, good. Let me get your meals ready for you. I cannot wait to try that tiger shark, my lady.
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
the bluefish. Or the stewed onions.
Yes, they all sound amazing.
So are we just here to eat?
Well, I mean, once we get our full fill, maybe we can ask Juka some information.
Perhaps. Or we could ask some of the patrons around the bar, maybe.
That too, but I know from what I've found, people usually relaxing at a tavern don't like to talk to strangers as often.
Well, then we'll just beat it out of them, my lady.
Or we can look for drunk people who are more likely to spill information.
Ah, very true as well. Very true as well. All right, here you go.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. And your
I
food will be
actually-
out in a little bit, okay?
Cool. I had a couple questions for you, Juka. if I
Ask
may.
away.
Do you have any information, perhaps, on, I don't know, followers of Todrick that might come into town?
Oh, I'd tell you. But then they'd kill me.
Uh,
Damn.
so is that a no?
Oh, excuse me. No, I know. I know things.
Oh. Would you perhaps be willing to tell me?
Only if I can be assured I'll be protected.
I mean, I'll do my best. I do work for King Darren, and I'm very good in a fight, so I'd like to say that I can protect you.
I think they're posted up in a building across town. They seem to be protecting this girl.
That's the woman we're looking for.
Gonna kill the girl?
I'd rather not.
Hopefully you don't have to. She seems sweet. If a little brainwashed.
Great.
So, anything else? I mean, the
No,
weather's nice outside. We're having a game on Saturday. Pretty excited for that.
a game.
Yeah. You know, ball of foot.
Oh, I love that sport.
Me too. It's great.
Yeah. Are the Dodgers in town?
They be dodging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a favorite from back home.
So, are you here in support of some other king? Because this is a. I don't like to, throw anything out there. This is a Francis town, we love Francis here.
I mean, he is a decent man, for sure.
He is that. We're actually here on behalf of Darren Covington.
God damn it.
Oh.
Kirks.
What? Was I not supposed to say that?
No.
We should be proud to support our king, shouldn't we?
Yes, but I turn to Juka and I just say, I'm sorry, I don't want to get involved in all the politics or anything. I'm just here to save this little girl. That's all I want to do.
Huh.
I'm sure we can both agree on the fact that no young children should be killed in the name of war.
I can agree with that notion. Especially with how many have died already.
I agree.
Damn it.
Yes.
I hate war.
I do as well, but fortunately I've kind of been thrust in the middle of it.
So, I'll go get your food.
Thank you.
Hmm?
And I'd appreciate it if you kept it kind of quiet that we are here for Darren.
I'll try.
That's all I can ask.
Yeah.
Cyprin's like glaring at Eric's.
Are you mad at me, my lady?
I'm just frustrated with the situation, that's all.
I mean, we are here in lieu of what's right? Darren
Yes,
is
but
the rightful king.
I know, but sometimes tact is a little bit more important for self-preservation.
Oh, do you think these people would kill us?
People can be very unpredictable.
Perhaps we should kill them first.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
We don't need to start a war in a tavern. And besides, I'd really like to eat my barbecue tiger shark.
Roll a, Hold on, let me figure out what skill this will apply to.
Oh no! I'm so scared!
I don't want to do perception again. You know what? We'll just do con. Give me a con save.
Oh no. Okay. Why are my rolls? Oh. So that would be an 8, because I rolled a 3.
Okay, time to see if Eric's is perceptive or not.
Please, Eric's.
That was a nat 1.
Eric's! Why?
I don't know how much gold you have on your person, but you can take 50 away from that, I fear.
I mean, it's all the king's money, so...
Yeah.
Okay, why? Did somebody just steal money off of me?
And then a man sits next to you at the bar now. He goes, "Howdy."
Hi.
You enjoying Ratter? I can tell you ain't from around here.
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I'm here visiting?
So you're not enjoying it?
No, I am enjoying it, but I'm not from around here.
Right. Where you from?
From a little town very, very far from here.
Damn. What brings you all the way out here?
My work.
Oh, yeah? What do you do?
I work in politics.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
Yep, my sentiments exactly.
So, what are you thinking?
that I'm really looking forward to my barbecue tiger shark.
Ah, that's a classic. It's good. It's fresh, you know.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
No.
Okay.
Just came to have a chat. You know, it's a bar. It's a social place, you know.
Yeah.
You should expect to socialize here.
Okay.
Fucking Northerners. He walks away at this point.
I'm not.
What the?
Oh my. Oh my god! Why was that so good?
I love that interaction. That shit
Also,
was so
did he
funny.
steal my money?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He pickpocketed you before he sat down, yeah.
Oh, and she doesn't even notice because why? Why have my rolls been 3, 5s, and 7s? Like,
Fuck. At least we haven't gotten into a
God.
combat yet.
Oh, fucking hell. That was great. I think after he leaves, after yelling, fucking Northerners, Cyprin kind of turns to Eric's and goes, what was that?
Still trying to figure that out, my lady.
I feel like at this point, she's gonna, like, reach into her pocket and realize she's 50 gold pieces lighter. What the fuck? Did he just take my... You know what? I don't even fucking care. It's Darren's money.
You don't care about the king's money, my lady?
I'm just tired, and I just want to go home.
Here's your food, you two. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Juka. I
Of course.
really appreciate it.
Of course. If you need anything else, just give me a holler, okay?
Right. Can Cyprin check her food for, like, poison, just in case?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay. I'm just so nervous now that she knows we're not here for Francis. What is my investigation? Oh, +0, so that's gonna be an 11.
Yeah, the food looks fine.
Okay, cool.
Eric's
Someone
already
voiced-
eating hers.
Okay, someone probably spit it in at least, but, you know, whatever.
It tastes delicious.
This
Good
is
food.
very good.
Wow. It was worth that that gold you spent, my lady.
Absolutely.
You're watching as like Eric's is just taking like has like 2 forks and is just taking food from each plate and just shoving it into her mouth.
I do appreciate a good eater.
And then you watch she chugs her entire beer at the end of the meal.
Wow, did you even taste any of that?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Now, should we go find this guy?
Yeah, I guess
For
now
the
that
scout?
we know.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it. Make your way across town. You find the abandoned building the guy was talking about. Eric kind of looks at it and goes, well, how do we do this?
Quietly and carefully.
You sure? I figure we should take out as many of them as we can.
I mean, are you an assassin? I guess you are a bandit, right?
It'd be really helpful if I had a weapon.
You don't have a dagger or anything?
Nope.
Why not?
I haven't needed one. Till now.
Okay, well, before we go in, do you think we should head to town and grab you, like, a couple of weapons, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do that, because I'm definitely gonna need you armed while you're my squire.
Very well then. You head into
So-
town and get some armaments for Eric's.
Yeah, because she's definitely gonna need some weapons for the shit we're gonna probably have to deal with.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, okay, cool. All right. And thus she is put together and armed now.
Thank God.
Alrighty. Shall we?
Yeah, I mean,
For King Darren! Oh, what?
we want to be quiet so we can hopefully save the little girl, and by hopefully I mean we might have to make her unconscious so we can take her with us.
Right, okay, right. For King Darren.
Yes, King Darren.
praise be his name.
Okay.
First of his name.
Oh, okay.
King of Diamorel.
Okay.
Savior of the broken.
Can we go in now?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, Cyprin starts heading in.
Zahina bless. Alrighty. How are you approaching this?
I mean, I'm gonna try to be as sneaky and stealthy as we can,
Mm-hmm.
and let her, like, try to take people out quietly. I mean, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
back her up if I can, but I mean, I'm not built for stealth like she is, I feel like.
Right, yeah, I can agree with that.
So I will...
Let's see what she can do. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Alright.
Why did that sound bad and then good?
Because I thought it was a 3, but it was actually a 15.
Oh, nice.
So, you stealth your way through this compound. You see myriads of Todrick soldiers here, by the way, dressed in sort of religious garb, we'll say. You and Eric's are navigating this camp, and at this point, you see the little girl. She's all alone, and she seems to be reading some religious text.
Fuck. I feel like I should just knock her out immediately before she starts talking, but I'm afraid she's automatically just gonna hate our side if she ever gets... I don't know. I'm gonna walk up to her, and I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can, but I'm gonna be ready. Like, I don't know if I can hold an action to try to knock her out if she gets loud.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
We'll allow that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to her quietly. I'm just gonna be like, "Hi, are you Una Ashford?"
Oh. Ancient Ones bless. Hi, I am.
Hi, I was sent here by your family to bring you home. They miss you a lot.
Well, I can't go back.
Well, why not?
The war isn't won. And Belarus isn't saved yet.
I agree with you there, but your family, that's not your job as a child.
It is now.
Well, can you do that at home with your family?
No. Todrick and Rowena need me. They told me so.
I bet you they did. Is there any way you could maybe come with me just to say hi to your family, and then I'll bring you right back here? They really miss you. They're worried about you.
So you talked to my family?
Yes, I did.
Who sent you?
I'm friends with your sister, Yvette. She asked me to look for you.
My sister's a filthy Darren follower.
She bristles at that a little bit.
She will be forgiven, but I won't be safe with them for the time being.
So there's no way you're gonna come with me?
No.
Can I knock her out now?
You can roll for it.
Ah! What do I roll? Strength check?
Yeah, we'll just do a strength check. Why not?
Oh no, I'm really nervous. Ah! Why? That's gonna be a 9.
Ooh.
I rolled a 4.
All right, yeah. So you just deck this little girl in the face, and she goes,
God damn.
Cyprin, what the fuck?
Can I choke her out? Can I just...
Give her the strength roll.
Nothing like choking out a little girl. Okay, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you choke this girl unconscious at this point.
Oh my god.
Cyprin, what the fuck?
She wasn't gonna come willingly, and I do not want to kill her.
You just fucking beat a child. You would have been better off killing her.
I missed, okay? I missed.
You didn't miss. You hit her right in the fucking face.
I thought it was gonna knock her out.
Well, it sure as shit didn't.
Okay,
And you
we
choked her
really
unconscious.
We need to get out of here.
We've
before they
traumatized her
hurt.
worse than the zealots at this
Oh my
point.
god. I throw her over my shoulder, and we try to head the fuck out before they come over here.
Let's see. We're gonna roll a D. We're gonna flip a coin. Heads or tails, Leslie?
Tails.
Damn.
It was heads, wasn't it?
Sure was. So, you
I
make your way
always do
outside of
that!
the building, but as you do so, two of Todrick's guards make their way in front of you and go, "Halt! Lay down the child, or prepare
I
to
can't.
perish in the name of the Ancient Ones.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Then die you shall." And that's what I get everyone to roll initiative.
I'm gonna rage.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like right after I choked her out, I was pissed, so I raged.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what is my
8
initiative?
for him. 13
I-
for him. And
I got a 18 for my initiative.
got 18, and
Mhm.
Eric's rolled a 3. Okay. Okay. So it'll go you, guard, Eric's. All right. Are you ready? You're up first.
Yeah.
So get into it. Oh. That was
Okay.
supposed to happen.
So I am going to. Oh, there's 2 guards, you said?
Yeah.
I guess. So I'm raging. I have her. She's on my shoulder. Can I still use both hands, or do I have to only use one hand since she's on my?
I'll say you can use both hands.
Okay. I mean, I'm big enough that I feel like she's just draped across me like a scarf.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to. I think I'll take both of my hand axes, and I'll throw one at the one guy and one at the other.
Okay.
So that is going to be. Let's do roll this time. This works. So the first hit is a 21.
Okay.
And the second hit will be a 26. Now I'm getting good rolls.
Those will both hit.
Awesome. So
Give
the
me
first.
jam. 10,
The first
okay.
damage is 10,
Okay.
and the second damage is 8.
And those are the 2 different soldiers then? Or
Yeah, one gets 10, and the other one gets 8.
Very well. You throw the hand action like, ah, damn!
Damn! Yeah, I think. For a bonus action, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, I think. Or would that technically be ranged, not melee, right?
Correct.
Okay, so never mind. I cannot do that. So that will be the end of my turn.
Very well then. The guard will now swing at thee. And that would be a 15 to hit.
That misses.
He misses. We move on to the next guy. That would also be a 15, which misses. So it's now Eric's turn. And Eric is going to swing that dagger. What would be a 14, which will hit this one guy. So let me roll the damage. Let's see. Dagger, that's a 1d4. 3 damage. Perfect. Okay. So Eric kills one of the guards.
Woo!
Right in front of you. Just slits his throat. Clear as day.
Nice.
And she's like, yes. Alright. And now it's back to Cyprin. With one guard left to go.
With both of my axes in both of them, she's gonna grab her great axe on her back, and she's going to attack the one that's still alive. She's gonna do a reckless attack, so that's gonna give her advantage, but whoever attacks her also gets advantage on the next hit.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 16 to hit him.
That will hit.
And then that is 14 damage.
He's dead as hell.
Cool.
Alright.
After that, she's gonna grab her 2 hand axes, put them back in her sheaths on the side, and then she's gonna book it the fuck out of there.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is so annoying. God damn it. Oh, fucking Christ. Well, hang on a moment.
You're good.
Okay. You have done it.
Yay!
As you and Eric stand there victorious with the unconscious unit still on your shoulder.
I'm guessing our horses are somewhere nearby, or did we walk?
You walked here, I would say, but you can make
Okay.
your way back to your horses.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that as fast as I can, and we're gonna book it back to the throne room.
All right. We head all the way back to Vecna with this unconscious child who probably intermittently wakes up during the trip, I'd say.
Yeah, I definitely choke her out again.
Okay. And thus you arrive at the throne room, King Darren waiting for you.
I got Yuna.
Beautiful.
She's definitely not going to be happy to be back, and she's probably should never see me again because I ended up kind of slapping her in the face.
Guards, take the child to the dungeon.
The dungeon?
Yes. She is a prisoner of war.
But what about her family?
Roland has already agreed that she's more than likely a traitor to the crown at this point and has probably been indoctrinated by Todrick, so we're going to send her to the dungeon to be re-educated, we'll say.
But don't you think her family should know she's back?
No. I don't think they should.
Oh, Cyprin really doesn't like this.
Let the guards take the little girl away from Cyprin at this point if she doesn't put up any fight with it.
I don't know what she's gonna do. Unless she's still unconscious. I don't know.
Yuna's still unconscious, yeah. But I'm asking what Cyprin is going to do.
Oh, well, I'm gonna...
Take
Yeah.
the guard. Yeah.
She's not gonna fight. But she might make a mental note to contact her family. Which... but then he's gonna legitimately find out that she's the one that did it. And then she's gonna be tried for... Oh my god, this is so difficult.
Wonderful job, Cyprin. You have once again served the kingdom well. As a reward, 2,000 gold will be awarded to you.
Thank you.
And they bring out a big old case of gold for you.
If you don't mind, sir, I haven't slept in a while. I would love to go home and rest.
Absolutely. But you'll sleep here in the castle. You don't have a home. Theo sold your home, so.
Yes, sir.
But we grabbed all the items we could from your home and put them in this new resting room for you that you'll share with Eric's here.
Thanks.
Of course. Wonderful job today, my lady.
Yes, sir.
We grow closer to the end of this war every single day.
Little do they know it's an 18-year war. Cyprin's just telling herself, she's like, soon it will be over. Soon it will be over. Maybe next year. Maybe in a month. Nope.
No, ma'am.
How old is she going to be? 48 by the time the freaking war's over?
Yep.
I guess that's kind of young for Minotaurs, though, so that's cool.
Yeah. You and Eric's are making your way back to the, to this new quarters you've been appointed with, and she's like, I can't believe it. I'm actually staying in the castle. I've done it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lady Cyprin, for bringing me along.
Yeah, you're welcome. You did a great job back there.
Thank you. Nothing brings me more joy than slaying people in the name of the crown.
Alright. She kind of just puts her head on the pillow and tries to go to sleep.
Good night, Lady Cyprin.
Good night, Eric's.
Hachoo. Hachoo.
What the fuck?
Hachoo.
What is happening?
That's her sleeping.
I thought she was sneezing.
No. All right. So, the following day, you awaken to the sound of the city bells being rung.
Oh no.
Eric wakes up and goes, what do those mean?
Usually nothing good. Right?
I don't know.
I feel like it's usually something really, like, intensely good or really intensely bad.
Oh, we need to get to the throne room quickly. I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it. I think Cyprin slowly gets up, kind of rubs her face like another day in hell, and she like puts her armor on and whatever, and
Yeah.
trudges out the door.
And making your way to the throne room. Shanku's there, Darren's there, Eric's is there. And Darren goes, all right, I'm going to address the people today.
Okay.
The time has come. I want you to be by my side, Cyprin. I want people to know that when it came to my reign as king, there's no one more to thank than you, Lady Cyprin.
Great. Yeah.
I hope you have a speech prepared. You'll be speaking as well.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go address the people. Darren starts walking out of the throne room. Good luck, Lady Cyprin.
Thanks.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
All right. As
Follows
such,
him out.
you head to the public address, where you see all the people of Vecna are waiting. Darren makes his way to the forefront and goes, greetings, my citizens. Despite me not officially being crowned yet, it brings me great joy to say that soon I will be. For we have attained one of my brother's most valuable assets, and has put Todrick in a position where he will no longer be able to sway either side into his favor. I look forward to a just and right rule as the right heir to the throne. I am Darren Covington. I will be your king, but more importantly, I will be a friend to the people. And to have someone speak on my behalf who knows that I'm a friend of the people, I would like to introduce to you my most trusted advisor, and the one who has gotten us as far in this war as we have gotten. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Cyprin. Ooh, yeah, Lady Cyprin, fuck yeah.
Oh, no. Cyprin's a little shy, so she's just kind of awkwardly do a weird little wave and just be like, "Hi." Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, I work for King Darren. What I have learned under his tutelage is that always thinks about the people first. And she's like, it's hard for her to say any of this because she does not believe it.
Yeah.
He will always be here for the people, to help the people. That's why he wants the crown. It's not for the glory and the power, but it's for you, the people. So yeah, thank you and good day. And she like steps backwards.
Thank you, Lady Cyprin. Never a truer word spoken on this stage. I know.
Thank God they didn't ask. Thank God they didn't ask for a deception roll.
You know, that's a great idea, actually. Roll deception.
No, don't! No!
Roll deception, Leslie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
I fucking hate you! What is my
This is where Darren gets to suss you out, I fear.
Oh no. Why? Why are all the bad rules? So that's gonna be a 12.
You know what? That just does it.
Oh!
Darren steps forward.
I was afraid he was just gonna kill me right at the steps. Like, off with her head. The speech was shit. She's gone.
Thank you, Lady Cyprin, for your kind and true words.
She's sweating like crazy right now. Ugh.
As I understand it, we have a traitor in our midst. And I'm currently working to find out who these traitors are. And once I do, they'll be executed here in front of the people of Vecna.
I feel like, can I subtly make eye contact with Shenku? Is he there?
Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him wide-eyed a little bit and just be like, fuck.
And as such, DAW!
What the fuck?
And you turn and you see that Darren has been hit with an arrow at this point.
Oh my god!
He falls to the ground, and a panic breaks out at this point. As more arrows are flying at you and everyone else on the stand at this point.
I'm gonna rage hardcore.
Yeah.
Is there like a soldier nearby with a shield that I can just grab?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cover Darren's body with mine with the shield over us.
Quick, Cyprin, get him back to the castle. Quickly.
Yes, Eric's, watch your back! And just to make sure she's good. And I'm going
You got it, lady.
I'm gonna chuck him over my shoulder, because I'm guessing I'm still bigger than him, and I'm gonna have the shield to block us as we run.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Come on, dice, don't be a dick. Why? That is gonna be a nat 1, but an 8 altogether?
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna say you definitely take an arrow to the knee at this point.
Oh, I used to be an adventurer before I took an arrow to the knee.
And we're just gonna knock off 5 HP from you.
Okay. So that'll be 2 with my rage.
You endure it. Yeah. You endure it, and you run inside the castle at this point, and you lay in... Where are you taking Darren? To the throne room? Where are we thinking?
To his chambers, since I'm guessing it's probably a little bit more,
comfortable.
That, and there's probably a lock I can use there at least.
Yeah, okay. So you lay him down on the bed, and he's like, "Ah, damn!"
Where did the arrow hit him?
Like in the shoulder, I would say.
Oh, then he's fine. Are you okay, sir?
Fuck. And he rips the arrow out of his shoulder at this point and goes, "My God." As he looks at the tip, it's poisoned.
Oh!
God.
Am I poisoned too? At that point, I take the arrow out of my knee.
Yeah. You are also poisoned.
Great.
Fuck. And Darren falls unconscious at this point. And Cyprin shortly thereafter.
Not even with my rage blood?
And that's where we're going to end for today.
No! This poor girl! The things you're doing to Cyprin! It's like Soma all over again.
Hey, at least I gave her Eric's, you know?
Oh, good old Eric's. I really like her.
I like Eric's. Eric's is cool. I sure hope nothing bad happens to her.
God damn it, Tyler.
And yeah. I think we're going to have 2 more solo sessions, and then we're going to time jump forward, and we'll get to the end of the war.
Oh my god.
2 more sessions for you, anyways. Everyone else has like 3, like, Lindy has 4 more, and Tim has 3 more to go, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Oh.
That is where we're stopping for today, so I gotta ask. How are you feeling in and out of character, Leslie?
Well, in character, she's not feeling much, because she's unconscious.
Yep. I'll do it to you.
But I think more and more, I mean, she's still not really liking Darren that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the fact that he's willing to sacrifice a child really isn't, like, doesn't sit well with her. Yeah. And now he's gonna, quote-unquote, re-educate her and not tell her family that she's back. Like, it does not sit well with her. She gets that, like, getting the crown is important to help the people, but she wonders if he really does care about the people or if he's just using that as an excuse to do what he wants, you know?
Right.
So she's just more and more just nervous about the outcome. I think she's kind of happy Theo's gone so that she doesn't really have to worry about her right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's still heartbroken, but she's glad that she's out of the way.
Yeah.
She's still pissed at Shenku, but she gets it.
Yeah.
Half of her kind of wishes she stayed with Francis, honestly. Because this is fucking crazy. She really likes Eric's. I think she's still a little wary of her because she just seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
And it makes her nervous how zealot-like she is towards the crown. Like, that makes her nervous. She sounds like a Todrick follower, but for the crown, if that makes sense.
Right.
And that gives her bad chills.
Yeah.
And honestly, she's pissed she had to fake a fucking arrow for this guy. She's like, come on. Like, it's not worth it. She's just fucking tired, man. Like, maybe she'll just run and go back home. Like, just to Steelbook Falls and just say, fuck all of this.
You know?
But then he'll probably go find her and kill her whole family. So, you know, let's not do that.
That's also
but yeah, so she's not doing really well. She's just tired. She's so fucking tired. And she did realize when he said that he was going to kill the traitor that he knows is in the mist, she is still nervous for Shenku, so she knows she still has feelings for his friendship that way, which surprised her, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of character. Oh, Tyler, you're killing me. Also, I slapped a child. Like,
You punched the child in the face. Is what happened. You punched a child. You punched and choked a child today.
Because I got such shit rolls. Why were all my rolls so bad? Like I was consistently getting under 10 rolls the entire session, except for when we were fighting. Leslie punched and choked it. God damn it, Tyler! I feel like everyone's gonna be like, yeah, that sounds right.
What was it already hopping on?
I want everyone to know that I do not hate children. I would never condone any of these actions.
Tim's character's little sister, you know? It's fine.
Oh, no.
You punched Tim's little sister.
Lindy!
And Lindy's character is so protective of that child, too. That's so funny. I love it. The things we do for our king.